Random Rambles.
All right, welcome on in. We are at Random Rambles 14. I know, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. I'm your host, as always, Derek Rexford, and we got Mitch Rexford, we got Kevin Suds, and we got Rob from Florida.
Representing the 407 today, boys.
Ooh.
Week off, came down to Orlando. Enjoyed the 96-degree weather. Back tomorrow. I'm pretty exhausted at this point. The spirit was willing, but the brain is tired and abused in the liver.
You've gotten full old man and be like, it's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity. Like, have you said that today?
It's the Everclear that gets you. The humidity's fine.
That'll do it. All right, guys, we have some great topics today. We got 2 questions and a draft at the end. Our first question is a little bit of a philosophical one. When and how long is now, and when does it become later? So what's your definition of what now is? Kevin, start us off.
So I guess with this question, I would look at it as I'm going to do something now. Like, I'm going to go to the gym now. I'm going to make food now. And if it isn't in the range of like 5 to 15 minutes, then I feel like a piece of shit and it's not now anymore. But I feel like there's a little bit of a period in between where once it's like 30 minutes or past that, that's later, and I feel like more a piece of shit.
That's a solid answer.
I feel like you're kind of onto it. I think that makes sense. Like, so the way I broke it down is into 2 prongs. I said, well, that's how you got to break it down.
A 2-prong system.
Yeah, of course. One is that it has to be something you are initiating under 5 minutes. Because after 5 minutes, like, I'll do it in a few minutes or whatever. Like, it becomes like a few minutes. Like, now is like, you have to do it under 5 minutes or get the process going under 5 minutes. Or it has to be the next thing you do. Like, you can't be like, oh, I'm going to go get gas now, but then get groceries before. Like, it's got to be the next action that you take. Under 5 minutes, I think.
That's fair.
What's the second prong?
Yeah.
No, the first one is under 5 minutes, and the second one has to be it's the next thing you do.
I just imagined you made like a T chart from like 5th grade, and you're like under 5 minutes.
Well, I did. It's
under 5
over
minutes.
there, but
Yeah.
You can't see it, but that's fine.
It's a Good Will Hunting kind of board.
You know, I took this as it depends on who is asking the question or how is being the urgency to it. So if I'm saying like, hey, are you on your way? And it's someone I really don't want to hang out with. Yeah, I'm on my way right now. That could be 5 minutes. That could be 10 to 15 minutes. That could be 20 minutes. But I'm getting in the process, like Mitch is saying, I'm getting in the process of getting ready to go. And also like, hey, you need to put out that fire right now. That's immediate. It's all level of urgency based on your own bias and just how you want to treat the situation. Like, I'll respond to this person like an email right now.
So it's like how important the activity or whoever it is.
Exactly.
Derek said now can literally be any time for him.
And Kevin also said that now depends on when he wants to go to the gym or not.
That is not true.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page for now.
Yeah. For me, then, in that scenario, for Kevin, now is I will go to Wendy's instead. Now is I can go to Wendy's instead. But no, I think within what Kevin said, 5 to 10 minutes that's my now. I will get it done in about 5 to 10 minutes. I will leave the house in 5 to 10 minutes, whatever it is. Nothing where you're like, whoa, that took way too long, and that's an appropriate amount of time. No. If you double up a text, it's not now. That's how I feel. Rob, what are you thinking?
As spiritual writer Ram Dass, author of Be Here Now, wrote in his book that this emphasis on time of a later or past, that there is actually only the now. Like now is always going to be relative to always be now. There is no time that we exist in that isn't now. So now is always and forever, and you will not exist outside of now.
Rob, I think you would have done great in college because that would be like the perfect pickup line for a girl. It's like, oh, he's so deep. Oh my God.
A girl in
That's
Florida.
the only thing that goes deep. Just
Like, I think that's both. That makes a lot of sense,
It's
right?
an answer to have. It is an answer to have on this question.
Like, I guess that makes sense because everything else is either in the past or the future, right?
You can't exist in the later. Like it can be later from a point, but it is still just the now. And when you did, like, there's no true disconnection of the being.
Okay,
Like
so then
later Mitch eating your burrito and apple is still same Mitch. It's current, and that is your new now. Your
guys,
current now
got
is
some
being on
bad
the podcast.
news. I am out of apples. I realized this, and I'm not going to go to the store. So
Oh, no.
tomorrow, the streak of apples is broken.
And Mitch, just so you know, when you're watching this video, when it comes out, that will be your new now, not your later.
Am I in two different parallel universes, like Interstellar? Am I
Same.
Matthew McConaughey?
Same, but you can only live in one now. Same universe, always now.
Yo, speaking of now, do they still make now TVs or no?
Now and laters? That was going to be my other answer, is however long it takes to eat a now and later. I just really didn't know where I needed to go with this.
It's like I could become really fucking philosophical or just reference candy.
I swear to God, that was the other answer.
I mean, Rob was the only one who actually cited a person. We're all just like, yeah, you know, it's fucking like when I want to go to the gym or I
It's
don't
like
know.
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to
So,
10.
I mean, like, while his makes sense, when does his version of now become later?
Never. Doesn't
Never?
exist. There's no later.
His is
Later is more of a conversation piece than it actually is than an actual thing.
it's a bit of a bullshit answer.
In my opinion.
Yo, this guy, like, fuck this guy. We should write a better book than him.
That book never existed in the now. Because
It does exist in the now.
unless it was written by the author himself, then the process of writing it was the now, and then everything after it was the later.
That was the now at some point it was, but it is not the present.
Oh wait,
And it
it's
can
the
be referred
now.
to as the past.
It's the now only then when the reader who's new reads it, right? Because that's their new now.
No, the now is anecdotal. Everyone has a different. All of ours are different. Yeah, like whatever you experience throughout your life, totally different. And what you're experiencing now, even on this podcast.
All of our answers are different, just like all of our nows are different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
partial.
I'm not buying any of that shit. So no.
Good thing I'm not selling it.
That hurt. I felt like that was going to be smoother than it was. That was choppy. I don't think we had any. We didn't really clear anything, did we?
I think I don't know, man. I think it's all been resolved. I think we have figured out the English language better than anyone and have mastered the clock.
In all those ones that made sense to me, if I were to rank the ones that made sense, I'm obviously going to say mine first. Of course.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. We don't need to rank these. We can move on to the next goddamn topic.
I'm going to say Kevin second, Mitch third, Rob fourth.
See, I would say Rob's first, mine second, Derek's third, Kevin's fourth. Just because Kevin's is too much of a broad window at the
I
end.
hated Derek's. Derek's was like literally anytime.
From the person who said now is whenever you feel like it, man.
I know. I deleted later. I just didn't have it as part of my conversation. You acted like it existed.
That's like scribbling out the second part of a two-part question on a test and be like, I decline to answer.
Like, how was dinner? It was steak with mashed potatoes and green beans, and I ate it.
That is.
I don't know how the hell that actually fits into that conversation, does it?
That's all he said, though. When you say, oh, later is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, it's like, well, it's fair, I guess.
Okay, but that's relative to the now question. You said, how was the food that you ate? And you listed the food.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
answered
Bad
it.
anecdote. I'm ready to move on to the
Well,
next now.
it was nice that we had other questions, but I think we're gonna stay on this for another 45 minutes.
Uh,
Yeah.
just
want
when
to.
you thought, Kevin, just when you thought we're going to waste everyone's time with our philosophical nonsense, we're going to go to something deeper, much deeper, more thought provoking. I think the ancient Greeks wrote about this, I believe. Art history told me this.
Plato, I did.
Yes,
I believe it.
Socrates, all of them.
That's the only other book Rob's read.
Yeah. We are then going to be talking about which animal do you think is the rudest motherfucking animal?
Yeah.
Everyone got one they want to rip off right from the top. Rob, go ahead.
The rudest animal is Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippopotamuses in Colombia. So Pablo Escobar imported 4 hippopotamuses from the New York City Zoo into Colombia because he wanted them. So, as you know, Pablo Escobar at some point was not able to take care of his hippos, and they started reproducing and multiplying. There's now 144 hippos in Medellin, which they are not, no one is ready for. And what's happening is they're destroying the entire ecosystem because they have toxic piss and shit that's destroying their water. It's disturbing tons of the wildlife. For whatever reason, they can't kill them because they're an endangered species. So the new strategy has been to try to castrate these hippopotamuses, which they're able to castrate 1 hippo a year. 1 hippo a year they can castrate. And how much money does it cost to castrate a hippo? But I think the hippo is the rudest one because if you are someone who lives in Colombia, these hippos are like the friend of a friend that came over to your place, got drunk, ruined all your shit, and now won't fucking leave.
It's fair.
And I think that's a rude thing to do.
Do you mind if I go off that?
Go right ahead. I had nothing.
I swear to God.
I'm just going to respond to Rob by saying, you're right. We should have done this question afterwards. But my weirdest one is going to be a dolphin. Those fuckers rape shit. They rape everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty rude, Derek.
It is. It is pretty rude. I was not expecting these answers.
I wasn't either.
I was expecting the obvious 101, which I am not taking, but I should.
Well, what's the 101 then?
The 101 is cats.
Yeah, that was my second.
Oh, yeah.
Cats?
The music.
Okay, you have 2 cats in your apartment right now, and oh my god, they knocked over my TV. If you had 2 hippopotamuses in your apartment, they would knock over everything. And kill you.
Hippopotamus the plural of hippopotamus is? Or is it hippopotami?
I think it's hippopotami.
Hippopotami? Yeah. That sounds fun to say.
Right, is it?
I don't.
Google.
I'm not Googling.
We'll have the editor throw it up. Keep rolling.
Edited thing. Yeah, so I was going to say cats, but I'm not going to say cats. What I'm going to say is pigeons. I think pigeons are the rudest. Not because of my problem with pigeons is that if I'm in New York City, which is rare, but in the city where there's pigeons, they walk so goddamn slow. And they feel like they own the place, which they do, which is fair. But they won't make you change your speed. It's like when you walk in front of someone, you have to do that, are you going this way? Whatever. That's how I feel about when I walk around pigeons. Because I'm like, I could step on you at any minute. They're not dumb enough to let that happen, but they're just rude enough to be inconveniencing my walking pattern, and I don't like it. Also, they'll try and steal your food. So, no, fuck those pigeons.
I just learned about the pigeon game they play in New York City. So, famous pigeon keeper Mike Tyson, who, as we all know, kept pigeons. What they would do in New York City is if someone had pigeons, because tons of people would actually keep pigeons in New York City. And what you do is you release all your pigeons with the other guy from another building, and he releases all of his, and then they all fly up together, and then they'll break apart, and whoever gets more pigeons afterwards wins. Which is rude as hell. They're like the shittiest friends in the world. I'm agreeing with you.
See, that's fucking rude.
But isn't that crazy though? These pigeon games being played. I don't know. first time I had heard of. Like I knew he kept them as pets. I didn't know there was like a game to be played with the New York City pigeon.
So you're putting them up in the sky. They just kind of hang out up there, and they're like, "Yo, have you seen Mike Tyson's place? It's dope. You should come. Come join us."
Yep.
And they're like, "Really? Mike Tyson? The Mike Tyson? You gonna hang out with him?" They're like, "Yeah, come through." And they just all just like decide just to come back. Like they
That's
just
it. It wasn't the Mike Tyson then. It was just like Michael Tyson, kid with a lisp. But
I'm okay with that too. You know, they got
Like-
it before it was cool.
The first time you throw pigeons out the window has to be the scariest moment of your life.
no, they
Because
don't
you're
throw them out the window. They have
Okay.
coops on top of their apartments or the.
oh, okay. I was gonna be like, are they just gonna go and hold a bunch of pigeons?
Oh my god! Yeah, like this child just like throw it on.
Because I was like, they better hope that they've learned to fly throughout this, or you just massacred like 60 pigeons.
I like how
Oh,
you
they have-
turn that to you though. You're like, that's got to be the scariest moment of your life, not the pigeons' lives. Like, oh man, I'm gonna drop these pigeons. Like the pigeons, like, what the fuck? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Like, yeah, no, you're way to bring it on yourself. What is your rudest animal, Mitch?
It's also a bird.
Mm.
I think the rudest animal, if I had to bet, is a white cockatoo. Those little white, poofy-headed bird things. Does anyone know what they look like?
Yeah. They seem
Yeah.
really pretentious.
Because I feel like they'd be the ones that would complain at restaurants if their like burger was like slightly overcooked. Like they're like Karens of birds. So I would say that. And also birds, like you were saying earlier, they walk with so much swagger, like they own the place. Like they just got that. They just like got that DMV vibe where it's just like, and what? You'll go at my own pace.
their head moves first, then their body catches up.
Yeah,
like
and
an
I'm
Indian, their whole face.
and like they just look like okay. You could imagine them being female or male because like the female ones, you figure they got the long acrylics, like the longest acrylics of all time. If they're a bird, because they got talons, they might as well paint them. And at the same time, the guy ones, they probably got the Johnny Bravo cut, and Johnny Bravo was kind of douchey, but at the same time, like that bird is the poodle of birds. Probably, it's just obnoxious. I don't know anything about its actual temperament, but I feel like it'd be rude as fuck.
Are the birds the cast of Jersey Shore?
Are those birds that cast Jersey Shore?
And from what your argument is, I figure like they're
Yeah.
like the pigeons will do like, you want to go to Jim Tan Laundry, except for it's like, I don't know, Train, Sabaro, and fucking, I don't know. Okay.
Derek, don't even lie. That was almost your 101 of fucking animals.
Look at
you
this
hate.
rude cat, huh? Just coming over here to be sweet.
All right, but like, all right, I'm gonna make a side argument for cats though. Okay, I love cats, but the fact that like they'll stay as your pets. Some may not give you any affection at all. They'll only annoy you to get fed, and if like, oh, you want to hang out and let me pet you, and they're like, "Meh, get away from me. Like not my cats, but other cats are like, can you imagine having a roommate who will then just like they live in the same space as you, they knock over all of your shit. They growl at or meow at you whenever you get near them, and they make you feed them. That's fucking rude.
It is. You got a good point, but also we've seen more cats than we have birds, and we don't know about that white cockatoo. You know for a fact they got their assholes.
I don't know what you think a hippo would do inside your apartment, Derek.
Okay, but we're talking about
Have to find that out.
Okay,
I'll never find that out. How? A pigeon, maybe, but I don't
but
know.
I feel like
Let's get
half
to this
the
draft.
hippo. Like if you're a hippo and you're on coke,
Ooh, Rambles at the dark.
Oh my god!
I love it. I love it.
This is why Kevin needs a soundboard.
Yeah. That could be
This is Kevin's soundboard moment.
Mhm.
Oh, that'd be good. Wait, Kevin, what was your rude animal?
Mine was a dog.
A dolphin, yeah. Okay.
Because they do be raping everything.
Because they could be raping people. That makes sense.
That'd be the worst.
Also, you ever hear what they do with pufferfish?
no.
No.
So like they just knock around pufferfish because they release that toxin. that like it gets them slightly high, so they'll just pass around a pufferfish so they all get high like a joint. But at the same time, that's really rude to the pufferfish because they're just getting tossed by dolphins.
It's hardcore. I would do that.
That is pretty. That's pretty crazy.
I
I
mean,
think that's
like-
actually like a cool animal world thing to do.
It's like dolphins get high, so it's cool.
Are we like dolphins?
I don't know, but cocaine hippos are much ruder than cats.
I'd also like to be not as close to rape allegations, so I'm not a dolphin.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Also, like, wait, are the hippos inherently rude, or is the fact that Pablo Escobar got them on cocaine?
That's what I was thinking.
I'm like,
Well, I mean,
Pablo Escobar's rude, not the hippos. Well,
The hippos
thought-
aren't actually on cocaine.
Mm,
They were long, and I can't tell you how impressive it is that he got those hippos, and how hard it is for everyone else to get them out.
I feel like it'd be easy to control 2 hippos as
I
opposed
think he
to
got 4. I think he started with 4.
4 hippos as opposed to 100. Like at that point, it's kind of just like
Yeah, but it's like the literal government with like legal money, like it's all proven. Like, whoever he
Yeah.
had to call at the zoo to link up his hippo transport. Like honestly, I hope there's a whole documentary just about these fucking hippos one day, man. I'm obsessed with it. There's gotta be. I got
I'd watch it.
So. Do you think Hungry Hungry Hippos was inspired by them just chasing bags of coke and just
Yeah.
eating them?
Yeah,
From-
actually, that's 100% what that game is.
That makes
It's a Colombian child's classic.
Yeah, they're like, take this fucking cocaine little pocket, and then just play these games with it.
Hoard it all. Hoard all the cocaine, kids. I think we're onto something.
I think we might have cracked the code.
I think we're on to the draft.
We're segueing right into our draft. Our draft today, sticking with the animal theme, is we're going with the animal battle royale. We're putting animals on a team to fight other animals. We had a little debate earlier about land, water. We'll figure that out. It'll happen. But our draft order is set with Kevin with the 101. Then it
Please
goes
stop
to
pointing.
Mitch. Then it goes to me. And then it goes over to Rob. Just how it is. And I would love to hear what Kevin's 101 is.
It's a hippo.
Yay!
Definitely a hippo. And that was before Rob said it
Yep.
or anything like that. These
Great
things
pick, Kevin. Great pick.
these things are 3,000 to 8,000 pounds. And if threatened on land, hippos can match a human speed and kill them. So
That's awesome, but we're not drafting humans, and I appreciate it.
still
Well,
3,000
To compare it to a
8,000.
lion, it has 3 times as much jaw strength and can bite through a fucking pontoon boat. Let's
What's
see
that,
your
mouse?
lion do that. No, Kev, I got your back on this one. Homeboy might not be as well read on hippos as he should be, but he's still right. And when they take your stupid ass lion and drag it into the water and start drowning that stupid fuck, oh, it's
Uh-huh.
over. It's over.
All right. Well, I'm picking the 101 is the African bull elephant.
The
It
elephant?
It wins against everything.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Google it. I've Googled this question in any way I could figure out. It is the 101 by every metric.
African
You're
what?
done.
Bull elephant.
I know of another one that I'm going to take that's not that, but that sounds nice.
They're fine. I mean,
I don't know what.
it stomps things, Derek. It's like
It doesn't snow.
Are-
Oh, that's fine.
Are you
It's
thinking?
Mitch's slow ass pick with no motivation.
Are you thinking of the African Cape buffalo,
Oh
no.
which I am taking?
Did we all look at the same thing?
We might have listed the same list. but this
Oh
is-
my god, I hate every single one of you.
Well, this is the one I was looking at. Like, this thing is a bad motherfucker. Like, it's aggressive, and apparently it does not know. Like it will not stop fighting if it's hurt. Whatever, it'll just continually just go. Like, I think they're called like the Black Death in terms of like hunters who just try to hunt animals. They see that thing and they're like, I'm not fucking with that thing.
It
So-
charges up to 35 miles per hour too.
Exactly. Kevin knows. Kevin knows. So I'm going with the African Cape Buffalo 103. Rob?
I'm going to take. I mean, I didn't get the same Google list, so I don't know like the breeds like these fucking phony guys do. I know cocaine hippos, and if that was I would like to take the cocaine hippos if I could, but I can't get that. I'm gonna take the rhinoceros.
Mm.
I really think Mitch's elephant's gonna struggle with a giant rhinoceros horn in its stupid side.
The side? It can't even reach the side of an elephant.
Its lower belly, just fucking gore that.
Elephants are taller than a rhino.
Not its belly. Not its fucking belly. And number 2, we're gonna take the silverback gorilla, dog.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a mean monster with thumbs, agility, power, strength.
God damn it. I feel like that's probably the best you could have done on the turn.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I got my rhino. Bro, my gorilla could ride the rhino in. He's smart enough to create a strategy because he has a frontal lobe, unlike your useless fucking elephant.
I swear to God, I'm going to pull up so many.
Oh my God, I Googled, dude, I had zoo books growing up. Just fucking remember zoo books.
Rob could draft with Mr. Irrelevant a mouse, and you would lose, Mitch. A mouse.
I don't take a mouse.
I have mouse on my list in case I didn't get it.
Oh my God.
All right.
Well, I'm going to go with a grizzly bear because those are some badass motherfuckers. And I read that like you could with one swipe could decapitate a moose.
Mhm.
That's fucking insane. A moose is huge. That's a
quality grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear can't go wrong.
Oh God, this sucks. I'm going to take. I don't know, a crocodile.
A crocodile. Okay, so
Wait, so we are doing water now?
So you have an elephant and a crocodile.
I ran out of. My list went from great to terrible, and I just pivoted. I don't know.
Oh, I still got it.
But like they got that cool like fucking snap and turns, so they can break legs.
That's fair.
And if there's water, I at least get some water, some cover.
Okay, so we are doing water. I can add water into this.
Do it. Take a water animal. Let's hope it stands a chance.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to back, dog.
All right. I am going to take the Komodo dragon.
Yep.
Damn it.
Venomous bite. So that's cool.
Google, what is the 7th most dangerous animal?
My list has 5 things left.
Which I think was I think it was referred to as the murder hornet recently, but it's the Asian giant hornet. So it carries a venom that destroys red blood cells, which can result in kidney failure and death. So
one of them, Kevin, got one
fighting animals.
This is the most Kevin pick I've ever seen in my life. It's got research. It's got like just wow factor.
Googling it live.
What the fuck do we just pick?
Why can't I research this? You guys
No,
said
you can research it. I just figured if you did, you'd would pick something that could fight an animal, not a bug.
I'm gonna pick a mosquito because of malaria is gonna kill everyone eventually.
it's the poison in it that's going to kill.
Yep.
Right, but you were talking about
elephant.
Does that? I guess does that impact?
No, you already picked elephant. I thought elephant already passed.
No, but does that impact elephant?
Yeah. You don't think that their bloodstream is different than ours?
I'm sure it's attacked
you
by
get
blood
one.
cells.
You
still
get
have
one.
blood cells.
Enjoy the one hornet that you have.
Like it stings my gorilla. And what? The gorilla.
Imagine if that hornet just stings everyone and it wins. Like, what the fuck was that?
That'd be amazing if it aced my gorilla. Like that was the kryptonite.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to. I'm gonna go pick a tiger.
Yeah.
It's still there. It's not getting back to me, so I have to pick it.
That's fair. I am gonna go. I need some aerial cover, and I'm going with a bald motherfucking eagle.
Well, that's a good answer, actually. That's
I want to be able to have
I don't know how.
rates from the sky, swoops in, large talons. Those things are fucking huge, and they can do work. They're smart birds. I'll fuck with that. Plus, eagles, baby.
That's lame.
Did you plan that the whole time?
That was lame.
No, I wore
Sorry.
this. I wore this whole day today. Rob, what are you
No,
gonna
I didn't Google like the most dangerous of this species, but I think these are very dangerous. I'm gonna take the king cobra.
Mm.
I want
Yeah.
to. I mean, as long as that's a big poisonous snake, like I just want like the biggest, most poisonous snake, and I think king cobra's probably up there. So I want one of those bad boys. I don't know how it matches up with everything. I think the elephant's tough. I think the eagle's a really tough matchup.
Mm.
Really annoyed you took eagle there,
Yeah.
but hey, it is what it is. It's kind of like a bug, except like way cooler.
Pretty much.
And finally, this might be like a little bit of double dipping. So like, stop me if I can't do it, because I already took silverback gorilla. But I'm gonna take me, because I'm a fucking animal with my back against the wall, bro.
I
Fight or
would,
I will
flight,
allow that.
I'm
because I would
about to kill
please,
an elephant.
fuck.
please, I would love to see you face a tiger. Please.
You get nothing. You go to get no weapons. You just get you because you're an animal. You
Perfect.
don't need
I'm
anything.
a fucking
my
savage,
heart's
bro.
going after
Me, my
you.
gorilla, my cobra, and my rhino. It's gonna be like Donkey Kong country. I'm gonna be Diddy Kong up in there.
like I I would pay so much money to see a simulation of you getting the work in the first 5 minutes of this fight. Because you
No, Kevin's mosquito kills me. No, Kevin's bug would kill me immediately. Is what would happen. It's actually perfect karma.
All right. What do you think? Quick sidebar. We got a little bit of time. Which animal do you think Rob has the best chance of the ones drafting trying to beat?
Oh, Kevin's bug.
You think so?
I think it's the snake.
Not a chance.
Step on it, Rob.
A king cobra? This isn't a gardener snake at your mom's house, you puss.
Well, how big is the king cobra? Like 3 feet?
I don't know. Editor will put it up. We'll figure it out. But I bet they're fucking big. I bet they're big.
I bet you they're about like 18 inches long. Maybe 2 feet.
No. Not even.
I don't know.
They gotta be longer than 18 inches.
Oh, that's true. Maybe they're about like 4 feet.
Foot and a half. You think a foot and a half snake doesn't even have a slither? It just goes straight then.
It's a slug.
Hold on. Siri, how long is a king cobra? All right, it didn't work.
All right. So,
They're
Rob,
18 feet long, you fucking dildo.
you were so close, Mitch. You said 18 inches.
See,
Their average size is 10 to 12 feet. I'm sorry, you want me to step on it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, I might be able to kill the bug. And I know I can kill your
The
pussy ass
wasp is
elephant.
looking really tempting on what you would be able to take down.
Dude, I'm going to go Nikolai Tesla and electrocute your stupid elephant with my big brain.
The elephant's good.
No resources. I'm gonna go with a wolf. I feel like they're also smart. They're big. They're.
Cool.
I think that like gives me agility with my team, and I think it can go up against some of the bigger animals just because of its speed and size. So I'm gonna go with a wolf. Mitch, where are you going?
I'm gonna go with the anaconda.
Because it don't want none unless you got buns.
I don't know, man. I feel like snakes should be done.
Okay. Then can I pick a
Snake
hawk
should
then?
be done.
Oh, so just because you pick king cobra, that means it.
I should have taken cocaine hippo.
Are you telling me Mitch can't pick honeybee?
Honeybee? Yeah, Mitch could not draft a honeybee right
You
now.
can't draft the Cheerios mascot?
Shit. Wait. So are we
Oh,
allowing?
you're fine. So
anaconda
you're
or-
good. You can have the anaconda. I don't care. I would like
Right.
to see our cool snake fight. I think that would be fun.
I think my anaconda would eat yours entirely whole, right?
I think anacondas don't have poison, though. Is the problem.
Oh, they just strangle. They might-
Exactly. The king
probably
cobra's
strangle
benefits.
something.
It'd be better against a bigger animal than a cobra.
Yeah, maybe the gator would beat that. I don't know.
I might be able to beat a gator.
I'd love to see it. Kevin, your last pick. What do you got?
Uh, You know, I feel like I'm gonna go with the skunk here. It's not phenomenal, but at the same time, I feel like you guys took a bunch of stuff. But you got to think,
skunk? It's not even a predator. Like, it's like a scavenger, bro.
The only defense is just to smell bad. And if animals don't realize that, then what the fuck are they gonna do?
You should have
Sprayed
taken
in
the
their
honey badger.
Wait, if you
At least
spray
the honey badger don't give a fuck.
Rob, if you spray it in their eyes, they can't see for a very long time.
I don't even think snakes know how to see. I don't know. Maybe the skunk's a good strategy. Maybe it's like the chaos element. Kevin's going big brain with this.
It's either he's swinging for the fences, he's getting all those like late round guys that are just gonna turn into have great potential, or immediately shit the bed.
Can I get a supplementary pick?
Nope.
Okay.
No, you gotta be stuck in there. You gotta be stuck in the cage with all those animals. Good luck.
Can you get like a bonus animal to help me out?
Nobody picked a mouse, so I'm safe.
I'm taking the honey badger. And first off, I can scare your elephant. Elephants get spooked easy, man. I just gotta act bigger than it, right? It's all psychology.
You're gonna act bigger than
Bigger than an elephant?
You gotta act big. You gotta like psych it out, like the mouse does. Like the
So
mouse.
like you listening to like a mixtape of DMX versus an elephant would win.
I think so.
I think that's fair.
I think it's fair. All right. So that concludes our draft. If you have draft suggestions for the future, feel free to reach out. Random Rambles Pod on Instagram. That's where we upload all our content. Gives us links, things like that. So if you have ideas of who ends up winning this, and if you say Kevin, I swear to God, I'll find you.
Dude, my two
Anyone
first
who picks
were
Rob.
a hippopotamus and a Komodo dragon.
Yeah, no, Hippo and Komodo Dragon are great. And then it's like, I'm set. Put it on autopilot, and you draft Justin Tucker in the 4th round in a
And
fantasy.
one advantage I'm gonna have is I know I'm gonna fight for my life immediately. These animals aren't gonna get it right away.
They're always in a fight for their life. It's the wild.
They're not gonna know who to trust right away. Where I'm gonna have allies immediately.
All right. Well, that was something. We'll be back for episode 15 soon. All right, guys. Take care now.
Wow, Mitch's favorite episode coming up soon.
It is.